Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about the Egyptian Hall. I have wanted to do this forever. You know why I haven't? There's a book on the Egyptian Hall, and I've been trying to get my hands on it. And it's like it comes up on eBay, and it's $300, and I just have not been able to get my hands on it. So I've been waiting, but I still don't have that book in my possession. But I'm going to talk about the Egyptian Hall because it is one of the more important pieces of magic history. In 1812, and by the way, it didn't really go into the hands of magicians until I think it was maybe 1873. So it existed for a very long time as a museum before it really became a dominant place for magic. But in 1812, in Piccadilly, London, the exhibition hall, known as the Egyptian Hall, was constructed according to the designs of Peter Frederick Robinson, commissioned by William Bullock as a museum to house his collection, which included curiosities brought back from the South Seas by Captain Cooke. So this is it right here, the Egyptian Hall. Now I want you to Imagine that you're a Victorian Londoner and you're walking down the streets of Piccadilly and you see brownstone, 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 and then you see this. You see this structure that looks like it's something straight out of the sands of Egypt, folks. I mean, just to look at that, and so that's what the Victorian English people saw. And in the beginning, 1812, all the way through to 1873, it was really a museum. They slowly started doing exhibitions, lectures, that sort of thing, but they would put out their finds and so on. You go in and you look at some of the wonders of the world, hear a lecture. In 1825, the bookseller George Lackington became owner of the hall and went on to use the facilities to show panoramas, art exhibits, entertainment productions, and lectures. That's when it started to move toward entertainment. 1873, William Morton took management of the hall and modified it specifically for Maskelyne and Cooke. Maskelyne and Cooke ran there for 31 years. Imagine having a residency for 31 years. And then they didn't stop. They moved to St. George's Hall. More on that in a moment. But let me talk to you about the significance of the Egyptian Hall. Over the course of that 31 years, they produced so much original magic, creative magic, that magicians from all over the world, including the great Keller from here in the United States, would go there and watch and try to steal their material. And Keller, of course, was successful at stealing the levitation of Princess Karnak, one of the first full-body levitations ever. He hired their mechanic, brought him back to the United States, and they reconstructed the prop here in the United States. My point is that the Egyptian Hall was the mecca for anyone who wanted to be exposed to the state of the art. And so magicians came from all over the world to watch and see what Maskelyne was producing so that they might also use that. Now, another prop that was developed back in the early days when Maskelyne and Cooke were first beginning, they created a trunk that was used in spiritualist type effects. That trunk became the foundation upon which Harry Houdini constructed his metamorphosis illusion. So the significance of the Egyptian Hall cannot be overstated. Maskelyne and Cooke ran there for 31 years. The hall became known as England's House of Mystery. The final performance at Egyptian Hall was on January 5th, 1905. The Maskelynes relocated to St. George's Hall, which then became known as Maskelynes Theatre. In 1905, this building was demolished to make way for flats and offices. Oh, you know, what a try. I know that at the time it seems like a good idea, but this building has been lost, and that's just a shame. So, folks, that is a brief overview and introduction to the Egyptian Hall. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit the subscribe button if you've not done so already, and please comment down below. I love your comments. Thank you so much. Have a great day.